I'm Friendy, and I'm here for my first stream of Mystery Monday. Gonna play some Ace Attorney, or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Ow! Hi Beaker, hi Pokefan. How you guys doing? Hope you're ready to get into the courtroom. And if I recall correctly, last time we were learning about the past of Miles Edgeworth. So let's get into his business. Let's load it up. Alright. So, just trying to think back to what happened last time. Poor Edgeworth, yep. Time for more intense courtroom drama. Alright, so just thinking back, we went to Detective Gumshoe to learn about I think it was the DL6 incident, because it pertains to the current case, and we proved to him that it kind of connected, so he let us go into the record room. And we're now reading the summary of the case. And basically, there was an earthquake, I believe, and inside the elevator there was Miles Edgeworth, his father, and some other guy. Not entirely sure who yet. Or it might have been mentioned. And I'm pretty sure we got to the point where the elevator, like, I think the earthquake was happening while they were in the elevator, and it stopped, and it sounds like the lights went out. And I think that was where we ended off. Featuring Edgy Boy and Himbo attorney. Found out Larry Butts caused the Gordy incident. Yes, that was one thing. We also met the new witness, that older man who may or may not have some type of memory issues and has a parrot to, I think, solve those memory issues. Also, I made a mistake. You made a mistake? I cannot remember what that was. Alright, got some water in my system. Let's get started. The Shiba named Missile inspired the name of Su Takumi's later pet. Oh! So, Su Takumi, who I hope I said that name right, didn't actually have a pet named Missile until after, instead of putting like their pet in the game. But I mean, like, there's still the connection, but also really interesting to find out. And the Pomeranian named after Missile would inspire the Missile from Ghost Trick. I see. Game Dog inspires Real Dog inspires Game Dog. as it does, or as the flow of game dogs to dogs and so on. That makes sense. All right. So without further ado, let's get into it. So let's see. So Mia, that would be scary, like that in the dark. Oh, yep. Right into the murder. There was a lack of Oh. Okay. I'm starting to think that the other individual may have panicked because of the lack of oxygen and maybe shot the father. Uh-oh. Is the elevator airtight? That's I'm wondering about that. How does that even happen? That's a good question. Okay, so there was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. Sounds like one of them was dead. Oops. There we go. Sorry. The survivors? Oh, one of the three in the elevator had been shot in the heart. Oh! The coincidences. Oh yes, the elevator, just like these showers in Germany. And you're too late. Yep. Oh, it was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. You give elevators a bad name. All right. He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Okay, so Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in the elevator. Ooh, okay. Information on his dad. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here! Found it! Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles! Miles Edgeworth, of course. I mean, yeah, wait, Maya, have you been not paying attention? This is weird. Wait, does this mean Edgeworth probably has brain damage from oxygen deprivation? Who knows? So he was in the elevator with his father. Yes. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired two times. Or have I heard that before? Huh. This is really... Wait. She's so surprised. Yep. Miles shot him. Wait a minute! Are you telling me that Miles shot his own father? Goodness. Alright. So, where have I heard that before? Huh? It sounds just like this current case! Good job, Phoenix! What's going on here? The earthquake made him do it. Suspect data. Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in the DL6 was Yanni Yogi? Did I say that right? Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in the court, apparently. Oh my. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. Then what Now bringing back to your question. Then Miles must have been brain damaged? Like, what? Okay. Also, for some reason, I feel like 2 shots versus 3 will be important. Yeah, connecting the dots. Wait, I was right. I was joking. Well, you were right. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Huh. I guess... Oh my god. Okay. Are you telling me... Okay, I could be wrong. I don't know this exactly. Are you telling me the man that we just met who doesn't have a boat shop has a pasta shop? Is he Yogi? Is he... which explains his memory issues because of the brain damage. What are the odds? I swear to G, if Miles actually shot him, that would be crazy. But I guess we don't actually know. I would assume it was Yogi, but we'll see. Sounds like he is. Maybe. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 though. Okay, I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. I'm glad I don't have to decide that. Alright, so the case file was added to the court record. Wait, old man ran the family noodle shop, right? Yeah, I think so. I think that's him. The only good thing about Monday. Oh, nice, thank you. And hi, Mr. Swiss Cheese. How you doing? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. Because Phoenix is Keith, I think. Was that his name? Is that what he got named? Anyway. To be continued. Bum bum bum. We're so close to a be continued too. Save. Yes. Save. Just in case. Alright. We heading into court now? Okay, we're on the 27th. 10 a.m. Okay. Courtroom number 3. Oh, we have like... I think it's the 28th when the past case... Like, I don't know if it's on the date of the 28th. Where the case will no longer... Like, it will just... It'll be too long for us to get a guilty verdict for the criminal, or the murderer, or if it's the day after. But we do not have time. Oh boy. I'm in the middle of work also. Oh. Well, hope you're having a good day. I don't know how to say, like, having a good day at work, or as good as you can, I guess. Steph slamming objection, wild leaps of logics, and perjury time. Yep. And more Von Karma. Yay. Calling it, he calls in contempt of court. Yep. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You don't look ready. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... What is happening right now? Oh, goodness. You can hope the boss doesn't see me watching your streams. Oh, I hope that doesn't happen. Don't get in trouble now. Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. A meaningful pause? Right, of course. Prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Stop objecting! Bah, must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I'll call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. What is happening? Witness, state your profession. Why would you need an opening statement on day 2? Okay, that makes sense. And benefits of working in some hole-in-the-wall office in a corner of the mill? Has this guy even talked to the boat shop guy before? Actually, you know, I am interested to see this reaction. I don't think 3 minutes is gonna cover it. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yeah, was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble for trying to raise an objection here, but like, I sort of work in the corner, but boss man been walking around me lately. Oh no. Please don't get in trouble. I'm in a closet of a side room of a side room, basically. Goodness. No health bar yet. You're good. Okay. Always object. Death slam. Okay. Raise objection. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright, but I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Tisk, tisk. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Well, I'm not really sure yet. What do you mean? My memory... Your Honor. The witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. And this is the good witness? Excuse me? He can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Oh my goodness. Sounds like an unreliable witness. He doesn't have an ID or anything. Yeah, I guess not. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I boat rentals as usual. I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. It's about then the boat comes back to shore and the man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. Oh my god. What? It's gonna take longer than 3 minutes, so you're like, no cross-examination needed. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for a cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict now. Yes. Mr. Wright? What? Excuse me? What is happening right now? Also, helpful thing to not relearn your name over several years. Nothing to question, just like the last witness, clearly, you know. Cross-examine. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. What is happening? Excuse me? Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well, then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. Alright. I mean, that checks out. Perhaps question this. Wait. What do you mean, wait? Also, hello on YouTube. I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Okay. Press. Night of the 24th, just after midnight. Oh, I didn't see that. Is there anyone who can verify that? Oh, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on my girl, can you, boy? Keith boy. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Okay, well, let's go back. The parrot. Alright, so was the night of the 24th just after midnight? I mean, could be an issue. Just after midnight, you say. Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yeah. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. Oh my gosh. When was the last time you slept, man? I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Oh, okay. Take your time. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yeah. You see, continue. Born Karma doesn't want the parrot coming. Wow. It all ends when the parrot sings. Alright. So boat rentals. Then I heard a bang. Okay. Tell me more about that. And where did the bang seem to come from? Man. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Good. Continue. Okay. Okay, ask about the boat. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there, I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? Excuse me? What is that supposed to mean? And I heard another bang. Okay. He has anime economy personality. Wait, very serious connection. Quick, what's the cure for narcolepsy? That's a good question. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Okay. Boat comes back. Man walks by window. Let's see. By your window? Yeah. By my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? The fire was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is rather important detail. Please add to your testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I have a bad feeling about this. Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. That man... Sorry. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Did someone tell you to say that? Mister? Are you sure? Gee, that definitely sounded like a murder. Yep. Uh-oh. Dad! Dad's certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. Witness down! Witness down! This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. What? He passed by! You don't know he came from the boat. You don't know these things. Doesn't prove he didn't see the murder. Man, love the yep. Can't believe they drugged him. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick, or this trial is going to be over. Okay. Wait and see what happens. Clearly, it's the correct thing. I can't believe he's... Oh my goodness, yeah, that's what you say when you murder someone. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. I don't care, this dude is laid out. No ambulance or anything. Yeah, he's on the ground right now. He'll survive. He could have hit his head. What if he gets a concussion? Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly! That is easily explainable. The murderer simply took the gun from his left hand and put it into his right hand. It just so happened that he fired with both hands. He missed the first time and hit him with the second time. Or something stupid like that. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Or that. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Oh! Wait. It's his time. Oh no. Wait. Wiping the prints from one hand but not the other? Oh, I think like wiping the prints on the gun. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Wiping the prints when he did the murder, right? But then he... Oh my god, could you imagine? Let's just say you shot somebody and you're like, I gotta wipe off the prints, so you like wipe it off. And you're like, okay, now I gotta throw the gun away, so you pick it up with your hand and toss it in the bush or something. This is... yeah, seems pretty dumb. Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Come on, Maya. I got a water bottle here. I'll pour it on you. Wouldn't be surprised at that. Oh my god. Ah, yes, the evidence. Like a senile old man's shaky testimony. Tisk, tisk, tisk. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Quick, someone in the stands. Drop some water on her. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. No, Judge! Judge, please. Nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. No, it is not. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Please. What?! The accused will surrender to the court immediately? No! No! What? No. No. Guilty plushie, no! How did I fail? To be held pending trial at the higher court within a month from today's... Wait. Oh. He's going to another trial? That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh. Wait! Who was that just now? I wonder who it could be. Me! Huh? What? Larry! What are you doing here? Oh my goodness. We need an attorney online subscriber night one of these days. Yep. Also, hello, Hanksy Panksy. How you doing? No worries, I am not parasocial right now. I'm just being your name. Ah! Yep, nope, no worries on that. Love Mystery Mondays. Yay! And thank you for coming. Dracula von Karma, such a great villain. Bro's got our back. Please, please don't screw us, Larry. I concur with that. What are you doing here? Listen. You gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. I'm sorry I doubted you, Larry. Order. Don't you dare object, Larry. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. Oh my god, Larry. Larry, I knew I smelled something. Oh, I forgot how low Karma's voice is. Yep. It's really weird to hear the voice recordings. I'll testify. Let me testify. Even Butts knows he's edgy. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick! This is it! Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Time to slam the table. Your Honor, If there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. He's the judge, he can decide that. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent any inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistakes have been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? You're losing! I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. The heck just happened? The table of Phoenix must be of maximum stress as yep, part 10 table. Spoke too soon. Let's go, judge. He had it with being pushed around. I appreciate that he's finally grown a spine and he's going up against Von Karma. Wouldn't it be Nick's witness? I don't think law makes sense anymore at this point. No idea about legal stuff, but can you just withdraw a verdict? Feels strange. Yeah, I wonder, can you withdraw a verdict or can you add a new verdict, or like how does that work? The rules in this game are made up and decided by rule of cool and drum. This sort of last minute witness wouldn't even happen. However, you could retrial for exoneration. Ah, I see. Okay, so we're in the number 2 lobby. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right! And he found the balloon and that air tank that night. Yeah. Staring off into the distance, accepting his defeat. Still doubting. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things... You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Maya, sensitivity? Be sensitive? What's that? Oh boy. I'm just, there's so many things. This poor man's trauma. Wait, imagine being found innocent, and then when you are about to leave, the judge toes, oh, never mind, withdrawal, change my mind. I love how the cases are interwoven in these games. What's wrong? Nick says to the man on trial for murder. Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. Okay. Wait. Oh my god. Okay. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. You were on the boat! Oh, Edgeworth, what is happening? I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. What? Oh! What? You're... This is not helping. This is really not helping. Oh, you could have knocked him out of the boat by just rocking it a bit, since they were both standing up. Possibility. Oh, free gun, nice. The parrot shot him and planted the gun for miles. Oh, goodness. After everything we've seen, are we surprised? I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our this might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick! No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15? Everything's on Larry now. Oh boy. Ah yes, perfect. That's why his story immediately crumbles as soon as someone shows half a spine. Oh. All witnesses have horrible testimonies in these games. Yep. Have we even seen a good witness once in this game? I don't think so. Right? Possibly we could see the parrot, but I don't know. Because, that one random old man has left, so I was hoping to see the parrot, though. But maybe not. Welcome to Phoenix Court, where the rules are made up and the prosecutor doesn't matter. There's no good witnesses. Court is now back in session. Witness? Please testify to the court about everything that you saw. Alrighty then. Okay. On the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Whew. There are no normal prosecutors. Everyone has a joke name. That night, I was out in the boat on the lake. Objection! Do you even own a boat? I was looking for something, and I, found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Okay, so you stole a boat. And just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Soon after, I heard that single gunshot. I went home. You're sweating, Larry. That was unusually vague testimony, even for this court. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. Alrighty. He borrowed it. You got a favorite prosecutor? Well, I haven't seen many. I've only seen Miles Edgeworth and Von Karma so far. And I'm gotta say, I really like Miles Edgeworth over Von Karma. Although Von Karma is certainly a character. Oh no, Larry's the one who said, I can't believe he's dead, didn't he? Wait. Going to classic Edgeworth for the Miles Nick rivalry? Yeah. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. Oh boy. Oh, I had the order confused. I thought this was another... There was another particular prosecutor who appeared before the current one, my bad. Oh no, it's all good. This is like the first one, the first game I've played, and I have a feeling there's probably going to be more prosecutors depending on if Miles comes back. And I do, this is a trilogy, so I will be playing the other two games down the line, so I'll see if there are any other prosecutors. No caffeine overdose yet. Nice. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake, okay? Alright. Let's press everything! How'd you get that boat, Larry? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? It was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. And why were you out on the boat at such a late hour? Oh my goodness. Oh! Oh my goodness! Hi everybody! And thank you for the raid! And welcome! And thank you, oops. Thank you, Goblin Paladin. I appreciate, the raid. Oh my goodness. A lot has happened, and also the game is tied to my scroll. Stop hammer time. It's raid time. My goodness. Thank you for the raid and for coming along. All right. So my apologies. I'll go back here. All right. Hope you had a good stream. Yeah. All right. So we asked about that, and I do want to check something here. All right. You guys made it just in time to see some butts. Short stream today, but we got a goal done at least. Oh, that sounds good. What kind of goal, if you don't mind me asking? Or, I guess what game did you play? Again, if you don't mind me asking, show him your badge. Every single time. Okay. So, the bang, or one of the bangs happened at 12:15. We're playing God of War 2018 wrong by doing the weird challenges before continuing with the main story. Ah. Nice. Yeah. What? It is now Mom of War. Oh. I wish I knew more about the Mom of War. I wish I knew more about the God of War series. I was interested in playing some of the newer games. Speaking of, gotta check on my boy and get lunch too. So I must lurk. Oh, okay, but thank you so much for coming in the raid. Oh my goodness. Alright. So for now, yeah, see you around. Okay, so shows an empty lake taken automatically. Oh. Alright. So before that was my alarm. So I will be taking a bit of a break. And I'll be back in a few minutes. But first, we had 2 pictures taken at the time of the crime. Because there was 2 quote-unquote gunshots. One was taken at 11:50 p.m. and the other one was taken at 12:15, and Larry says he started heading out on the boat at 11. So I'm wondering if there's going to be something involved with time. So I want to keep that information in mind when I come back. Alrighty. So for now, sorry to disappear on you, but I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll be back in approximately 5 minutes to continue with the trial. Alrighty. See you in a little bit. I am back and ready to continue with our trial. Alrighty. Had a nice little break. Got some water. I'm prepped. Ow. Hello. Thank you for the welcome back, plushie. Alright. So, getting back into it. So we pressed Larry initially for that he was out on a boat on the lake, and we got that he was out there at 11. So let's see what else we can get. What were you looking for, Larry? Looking for something? Ow. Hi guys, how you doing? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? Wait, what the? Okay, sorry. My apologies for 1 second. Something strange sort of happened. What is happening right now? Huh, okay. I think there was an error, with my Twitch right now. It's telling me that apparently ads are running, and the ad break will end in 3 minutes, or approximately 3 minutes, even though we just had that already. Yeah, I'm assuming no one's seeing ads. I hope. I hope over stuff. Let me know if there's an issue. Exactly. Ow! Hi Beaker, how you doing? Oop. Okay. So anyway, sorry, back to that. The witness was searching for what the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Oh, is it now? It's not. For those stuck behind ads, Twitch is being numb. Yep. My apologies. Most likely, he was hunting for this Gertie, or Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth, in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Alright. Good to know. Wait. Come on, Karma continues to be a petty bitch. Sounds about right. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. You slipped it, did you? Is it because you stole the boat? Let's see. Larry, did you commit a crime? Okay, around what time was that? Oh, actually, that is a good point. Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. Okay, so you said you started at 11, which means you docked at 12. And the first bang happened at 11:50. I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure. Hey, don't give me that face. Asking Butts what time he grabbed his boat and checked the lake started at 11, docked at 12, yeah. But it had to have been before 12:15. Otherwise he would have heard the second bang. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. God. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. So, you didn't hear the bang until after you came back. So you came back before 11:50, not at 12. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know? Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Real helpful, Larry. Looked at over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. What? Okay, so there was a bank. Yeah, that makes sense, because there was a photo taken and there wasn't, the boat was not on the lake in the photo. Okay. He's totally just making things up as he goes. But says he wasn't sure where the bang came from. Yeah, so it could maybe have been on shore. This is interesting. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts! Whoa, whoa! Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was really foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Okay, so after I heard the single gunshot, I went home. Are you certain it was a gunshot, sir? Oh, my apologies. Ad break should be coming to a close. Yes, it has stopped, and we should be good now. And only one, yeah. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick. It was a pretty wish-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay. So, in regards to time, okay. I don't know where to begin with this. So he heard a single bang. Start there. Wait. Just give her a golden waterfall or something. What? Anything. My goodness. She needed more time practicing her spirit medium skills. The time of the photo and the time he docked. Yeah. Okay. But where to put this exactly? So, I'm thinking this one, right? So I was just about to head home and I heard a bang. So I could present the first photo. Maybe? This could be wrong. But I mean, I got a full health bar. So maybe this is it? Oh. Your Honor. That statement contradicts this evidence. Does it? It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Okay, cool. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright. Dang it! Whoops. That didn't go so well. Yeah. Ugh. The photo of the murder? I guess, maybe? I'm trying to confirm what he's saying, because he says he looked out over the lake. Single shot. It confirms the photo of them not being there. Okay, you know what? Pistol was fired 3 times. That must be it. How could you only hear a single gunshot if the pistol was fired 3 times? Maybe? I don't know at this point. Nothing else mentions gunshots, I don't think. I heard 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight. Ah! Ah ha ha! Haha, contradiction. Okay, okay, that's probably it. Okay. Got it, got it. Okay, I think I got this. Present. This one. Please, for the love of everything. Wait a second, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs! And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Yes, thank goodness! Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Oh my god, Larry. He doesn't want to give away that, Gordy isn't real and it was his hot dog stand mascot. Yeah, that's probably the case. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. What were you listening to? Something else? My radio, dude. With my headphones. What?! Oh. Will you defend me in court if I murder Larry? I can try. It would be an overwhelming not guilty verdict because I don't think any of us would be really upset if Larry was murdered. Good God. His face. Order, order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts! You were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah. So what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everyone listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, Should he continue the testimony? Yes? Your Honor. Please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include the details, like your radio. Right. Leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. It's more solid than your senile guy with narcolepsy. Okay. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to the real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. Okay, you want to elaborate on that, sir? You were listening to your radio. At a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea that what the problem is here. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway. What this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs. So he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Oh, I gotta love his comically out of touch judges. Yep. Okay, why are you alone on Christmas? Gonna rub it in? So you turn on the radio. Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? You don't know what it's like to be there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone! I shouldn't have said anything. That's why I was listening to an all-requests show on the radio. Okay. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? That would suck, yes. I concur. Wait, to be fair, it can be pretty rough, yep. This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? Listening to the radio, real booming loud, like, okay. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside all that. Or outside at all, okay. But I'm sure I heard the gunshot. Can you prove that? No. Of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Okay. What was the DJ saying? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care. Because I said so. It gives you time, yeah. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But there is one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Press what? My god. Oh! Okay. This is a word. Somehow this is harder than the other ones. From how ridiculous this is. Okay, he said it already because the DJ was talking, no loud music was playing. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Yeah, so it was the 24th when this happened. Was out the shot he heard as the kill shot. You got this, plushie, thank you. So, do I do it again? Like, so, if I press this might end up triggering something, I think. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous— oh my god, please. Gotta press it. Okay. Okay. Timestamp photo, maybe? Okay, so I'm gonna go through it very carefully because I feel like we should be discussing the times because it's the most important thing, right? Like, okay. I'm gonna go through the evidence, and I got flack for this last time. Okay. So, I don't think it's loud as camera, even though it was set to automatically take pictures when a loud noise is detected, faces the lake. It is part of the evidence. I wish I could just pick up a bunch of things and be like, I present all this, Your Honor. Time of death on the 24th or 25th, shot from approximately 1 meter away. So, it doesn't pertain to the gunshot at 12:15. But it could pertain to the gunshot or the noise at 11:50. Wait. You think the 12:15 photo? I guess that would probably make the most sense because if what you're saying, so like the murder took place not on Christmas. It was almost Christmas, yeah. Okay, I think that's probably it. But I'm just gonna take a quick look, because there's stuff pertaining to Gertie, there's the other incident, bullet, gun, 2 gunshots. Parrot. I think it's the parrot. If we're being honest here, the parrot is the solution to everything. Yep. Okay, let's give it a try. There's your badge. My apologies. The most clearest form of evidence to all this, the badge. Okay. I think we'll try it. Please, please. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Yeah, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve! Good call. Oh my goodness. That quote gets reposted every Christmas Eve. Really? That makes so much sense. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard the gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of that fact. Of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. It's on the 25th at approximately 12:15, or at 12:15, 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight? Oh. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. We have a photo! Did we not already establish that we had a photo at 11:50? Or was that what we picked up earlier before any of the trials? I don't know. Oh my goodness. My A buddies always post Nice. Take that. Don't bring logic into this E. Just roll with it. Okay. Judge. The answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butt's claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry is right. Larry is not mistaken, Your Honor. I have proof. He heard the gunshot before midnight. What you gonna do about that, Karma? Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim? Oh, don't give me that sly smile, you. Show me evidence. There was a gunshot before midnight. Oh, I will, good sir. Take... I'm just gonna double check. Triple check. I don't want to be on the wrong photo. Take that! Look at this photograph. Doesn't it make you laugh? This was taken by our witnesses yesterday. Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this photo. Yeah. Your Honor. The real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Oh, are you getting it? Is it sinking in? Oh my god. Oh, it just so happens. Wait. He beat me to it, yo. Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. The judge will get there eventually. Yep. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Oh my god. Hamster wheel is turning. Yep. I'm getting all the WD-40 I can. Spritzing it on there. And on top of that, I will get some carrots. Get you going for those carrots. Then where does this leave us? Miss Hartz testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? I mean, what if she... Did she check a clock? Did anybody check clocks? Does anyone own a clock? This is very clear. Or a watch? It's very clear. Larry doesn't. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's why I hear so much squeaking. Not at all, Your Honor. That is a fact that the camera was triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Okay, it is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor. That night, there were 2 sets of gunshots within a 25-minute pause. Okay, with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Starting to get annoyed with you. All the clocks in this setting were used as murder pieces. Oh yeah, that's true. And locked up as evidence. That's where the saying to clock someone across the head comes from. Oh my god. Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? Tisk tisk. There was no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night. Come, man, come. Oh my goodness. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence, if you have any. Okay. The things he gets offended by. No. Okay. So the camera clearly isn't it. Time of death, shot from approximately 1 meter away, doesn't help us there. The photo doesn't help us. This photo doesn't help us. Past information doesn't help us. The monster information doesn't help. I'm gonna assume the gun helps because it was fired 3 times. Which, why this hasn't been mentioned before, seems off. Yeah, I'm thinking it's the gun. Heard the sound like 2 gunshots after midnight. So there's also Lada's thing, because she did say she heard gunshots, right? Which confuses me. I knew it. It's the parrot. The parrot is the answer to everything. Okay, I'm gonna try the gun, but the backup plan is Lada's testimony. I think. Yeah. We know it's 3 because of the gun. Yeah. Alright, here we go. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. What? Order! Order! That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However... Wait. No, this doesn't make sense at all. 3 is not equal to 2. My math skills can fail me sometimes, but 3 does not equal 2, Phoenix. How does that make any sense? There were 2 shots, which we can account for with the information given. You know, people hearing 2 shots, the camera. What about the 3rd one? This makes 0 sense. I'm so confused. 2 bangs at the time of the murder, 1 before the murder. I suppose, yeah, that's the only thing that would make sense. Unless it is a really big 2, maybe? Oh my goodness. Larry shot, then the other 2. Larry heard 1, and the other lady heard 2 after midnight. Oh! Oh my gosh. Also, hello, Outer Arbiter. How you doing? But that... Okay. Okay, that makes sense. So, basically what we're saying is... We're confirmed that there's 2 shots after midnight, right? Which... everyone seems to have agreed as witnesses, right? But Larry heard 1 extra shot, and that was at 11:50. Okay. It's coming into my brain now. I think Phoenix just said it in a confusing way because it said it was the 3rd shot when it was chronologically the 1st. Yes, that definitely confused me. Allegedly 2 shots after midnight, yep. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why? Uh-oh. Better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Oh! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course, I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in the last case. Do you mean moving the body? Huh? What do you mean? Maya. Yes. If we don't figure this out, now we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Oh my goodness. Oh damn, I want to keep watching, but gotta buy stuff for dinner soon. Aw. But thank you so much for coming. And watching as much as you did. She has no face. I like Maya's expression the most. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Oh my god, Phoenix. Maya will let you use the second brain cell. She's still needing her power. Oh my god. Okay, let's blow it open, Phoenix. Let's do this. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Quite the contrary, Von Karma. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Shake your head all you like and waggle your little finger, but I'm winning this case. Goodness. Maybe you will still stream when I come back. Otherwise, have a nice rest of your day. Oh, thank you. And you have a great rest of your day, too. I'll be streaming later, and from this point onward, it's approximately... got about, like, an hour and 15 minutes left before my stream ends. So I hope to see you. Maybe an hour later, or even next time. Thanks for coming. Hey, that was pretty smooth, Karma. Listen, Rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. Okay. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. Okay. Your point? There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake, okay? The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Okay? Your point? Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Oh my god, did you guys not consider this? Some would say this photo is fairly common. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 12:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. I mean, why does this feel like a huge trick question or something? Like, I don't... are you suggesting the judge should learn from experience conducting murder trials with wild twists? Yes, yes. Edgeworth was on the boat. Has to be Edgeworth and the murderer. Wait, really? But like... Wait. But Hammond... Wait, are we suggesting that Robert Hammond wasn't on the boat? He killed a man, but not the one he's on trial for. Murderer shoots at Edgeworth. I second the second opinion. Jumps out and swims away. Oh! Oh my god, okay. Edgeworth and the murderer? Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking you're right, because if we choose Edgeworth and Hammond, it's not really gonna get us anywhere. And Edgeworth was clearly on the boat. We cannot deny. He said so himself. So, option this? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. That music sounds like it's the correct thing. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. Oh my god, this is insane. What is happening? I'm not sure what to make of all this. Neither am I. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's... Okay, I don't know, I'd say. I mean, like, there's no other choice. Because it's not Miles, because that would be weird. Miles was on the boat with himself, and he shot himself that day. I get the feeling there's another phase, yeah. It can't be Lotta Hart, that just doesn't make any sense. And like, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. What? The old man? Are you Oh, the twists and turns. Oh my god. Wait. Your dad did it, Phoenix? Are you telling me your dad did it? And who's possibly the killer of the previous case? Wait, hold on. Lotta, because she shot someone in the heart. Show them your badge. Larry is the murderer. Bring him back in. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. The old man, or that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There aren't any boats. There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat? What? Impossible! Well then, where did the murder take place? That's a good question, sir. I don't know. Ridiculously, only boat-based murders can take place by a wake. Well, okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Lotta probably would have noticed, you know, it being, like, there, like, someone standing there and, like, shooting someone. I'm guessing, so Larry was out on the lake, but I don't think it was, like, all the way down here. Or, like, by the gate, because her equipment picked up the gunshot. So, I presume that means that it's close by, which means here? Somewhere? There's only one place that supports the claim, outside the camera's FOV, but in earshot of the mic. Boathouse, I'd say, yeah. Okay. Probably. He invited him in for pasta? I don't... Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he wouldn't... he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. How do you object me? Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. So he's on the lake searching in a very unorganized fashion. That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. Which is unimportant, so, you know, we're not going over those details. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? Oh, that would be logical now, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would make sense. So he was right near the scene of the murder. The boat shop. No, Your Honor. The pasta shop. I thought we went over this. And Dad's business. Something called in the trees. Mr. Wright. What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Oh my god. The pasta boat shop. Pasta murder boat parrot emporium. El Dante's ceiling. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Sounds about right. Am I testifying? That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Oh, and the parrot looked on, an accomplice in the crime, as he was killed inside the boat shop. I can't wait for what's coming. No, but BSing through this is the only way now. Yeah. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Okay, makes sense. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Which is kind of weird, because he's just like, hey, buddy, you want to go out on a boat ride? Even though, you know, I'm the guy that put your father away, or not your father, put your father, didn't get your father's killer put away. Wow, I'm confused. I got the murderer off, you know? We go talk privately on a boat in the middle of the lake. I don't, why was Edgeworth on the boat? I've been wanting to ask him this from the beginning. Oh my goodness. The parrot not only watched it demanded blood. Oh my god. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Okay, so I would suspect that the photo suggests that the boat shop caretaker fired because left-handed. Is a man not entitled to enjoy a boat ride? I guess not. Boat shop caretaker. Scared the ever-loving heck out of Edgeworth. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, but missed Edgeworth on purpose. Oh my goodness. The worst time to take a break, but that is my alarm, so I'll have to stop for now, and we'll hear the end of this story after that. Alright. I'll be back, wait, during the climax. Oh my god, Automod, why? Exactly. My apologies. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, I am back and ready to continue. Hope everyone's ready. Right. Ow! Alright, I am refreshed. Ready to see what happened. Okay, so ow! He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Okay. So that was 2 gunshots. Plushie's already, Your Honor. Nice. Okay. Wait a minute. Yes? Murder. Intrigue. Continue the chilling story. Yep. Parrots. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? That's a good question. I don't know. Do you think I understand why people do weird stuff, sir? Details. Details. Ow. To frame Edgeworth. Duh. Most likely. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Uh-oh. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I don't know. You make it sound like I understand what the heck is going on, Karma. I don't understand this myself. Edgeworth just can't catch a break. The camera. The people who came out to look. Oh. Because the first shot missed? To create a witness. Okay. The first one sounds kind of silly. First shot draws attention. The people see the second shot. Yeah. Oh, that is a good point. Actually, that is ingenious. Okay. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? My thoughts exactly, Your Honor. I'm confused by this too. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Oh! Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Oh! Okay, this makes sense. Okay. So, when Lotta Hart... So it confused me because she only had 2 pictures of when there were loud bangs, right? And there were 3 shots fired, and this always confused me, but this makes sense now. So at 11:50, there was a noise, and she probably checked the film and stuff like that, but there wasn't anything there, or she would like put it aside and probably put in a new thing of film. And that was 25. There was like a 25-minute gap, which makes sense, so she'd have time to change it and everything and get oriented, right? But then the second time on the lake when it was fired, like the first shot was fired, the camera went off, but she didn't have time to change the roll of film. It could have gone off, but it wouldn't have taken a third picture. Okay. Oh my god, the loose end just like eases my mind. Her shot draws attention. The people see the second shot. It could only be the second. You claimed both shots missed, so how would the first opinion help at all? Exactly. And that's why the bullet is intact. Every time the camera got triggered, it used all the film, and she got angry. Exactly. Because it was telling us from the beginning, every single time, like, Maya kept, like, making a singular noise. I don't know why she said it to take, like, all of the pictures at once. But it makes so much sense now. Oh my goodness. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next. The murderer waits a bit, and he fires again. Then... the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Miles picks it up, very confused. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake on a foggy night, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Oh my god, every single... This is insane. Okay. Objections? Anybody? Nothing? Are we okay with this? Airtight case. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly! I cannot believe this is it. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mayhaps we should have done this to begin with, Your Honor? This is... Isn't that normally... Okay. Doesn't the guilty party speak at some point during trials? This just seems to not be a thing. Some of these cases are... I don't know. Worst comes worst, we have one more witness. That is true. The parrot. They're getting him. Nice. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? I swear to God. Miles, please. I know you have trauma, but don't do this! Not to me. Not after everything I did for the setup. They're getting him. He's old and eepy. Do you really think they would believe him saying he shot at me and then jumped off the boat? I guess that's true. What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I cannot say what it was. Your Honor, sir. Bailiff. We are conducting a trial here. I ask you to remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He wasn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. It's weird seeing Edgeworth standing there. Oh my goodness, the twists and turns. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its force to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. He is Yogi? Very well. Court is adjourned. Oh my god. I did not see this all coming, but it makes sense. Judges on Team Edgeworth now. Yeah! Hey, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Oh, Phoenix. You're gonna have to get used to this. The years off your life because of all the stress from these cases. You're gonna die at 35. I don't know how old you are, but it's gonna be soon. Von Karma's case is falling to pieces. Excellent. Larry certainly was something else, yeah. The only actual witness to the murder was Larry. Which is crazy. Truly one of God's own prototypes. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. That would be too much for my persona. Or breaking from my persona. I'm sorry. But I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? My name is Edgeworth. I must remain edgy. How could I possibly smile right now? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... How could I look brooding if I tell you my secrets? I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's... a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime? You committed? A memory of a murder. And you just decide to not tell us before. What do you mean to be continued? Ah! What did you mean? You can't just... What is happening? Uh-oh. Wait. I was joking. He's just going to say that and then we go into continued. Yeah, that sounds about right, doesn't it? Alright. Well. Come on, Edgeworth. Let's... Oh my god, did he not finish his sentence? I swear. These characters that just... never finish any of their sentences. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? I don't know. You know, Maya, honestly, these characters don't finish their sentences in, like, any game that I've been playing recently. They're all just, like, saying cryptic stuff that gets you interested, and then they're like, glares off into distance, don't have time to say anything else. Ugh. Oh, wait, never mind, maybe? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of a murder. Oh, never mind, okay. Nope, we're just gonna go with not telling. Maybe he did say it, maybe. I don't know. Did you really think Edward's killed? No. I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some pain or memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life, ever. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Did Edgeworth kill his father? Oh my god, is that what you meant? Like, Pokemon? Oh my god, that'd be so messed up! Was he trying to stop the man from, like, hurting his dad? And he fired and he accidentally hit his dad? Oh my god. Oh no, this poor man, please no. Please tell me I'm wrong and I'm just like pulling stuff out of my butt. That'd be horrible. I know. Nick. Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles. Huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh. Oh yeah. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Oh my gosh. Call me the publisher of Java because I'm content work. Set me up in Delphi? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Oh my god. Nick, why are you so mean? I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me, or should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. Oh my god. Oracle of Delphi. Oh, Delphi! Yes, from Greek history and mythology. Yes, okay. Sorry, it took me a minute. Okay, today's trial. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did it! Or, you did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Honestly, Larry, no. No, no. I suspect that you have committed murder in the past, in the present, or sometime in the future. You are too suspicious. I want to say you're a friend, but I don't know. There's something sketchy about you. It's canon. Edgy is edgy. Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? What? Oof. Enough with this silent treatment. Oh my goodness. I only believe the butts smells Larry. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but he must be a master of edging. Oh my god. He's still mad you brought the dog that ate all his hot dogs. Yep. Nick! Why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? That's when you first met him. You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes. In grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know? Here we go. Possible backstory time? What? Hey! Hey, Larry! What's he talking about? Huh? Sorry. Kind of forgot. Larry, this is only a life-changing moment for two of your friends. And you forgot. They have dedicated their lives to becoming a defense... basically, they steered towards being defense attorneys. Or going into law because of this. And you forgot. Humph. Okay, Nick. Out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. Oh, here we go. It was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? They had those back then? Oh boy. Wait, for me it was Tuesday. Oh my god. Was it that one movie, I'm trying to remember. I believe it was someone's father had started a resistance and there was this military officer, I don't know the details fully, and like he sacrificed his life and she was like, I'm gonna get revenge from my father, and like she described the moment and how pinnacle it was to her and her father and the people who died, and he was just like, for me it was a Tuesday. Was that it? Was actually a Danganronpa character? Wait, was class trial in the 3rd grade? Yup. The bad Street Fighter movie. Oh, that's where it was from. I didn't get one until high school. Oh my goodness. You had class trials in high school? You remember, Larry, spring end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Yeah. From my understanding, if there was an incident, like some kid getting his lunch money stolen, they don't have trials for that. What ends up happening is the kid who gets accused gets in trouble and gets suspended. We don't have trials. Also, yes, absolutely, I gotcha. Raul Julia playing M. Bison for his kids. I hope I said that right. And yeah, had a class trial in my criminal justice class, mock trial. Ah, neat. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38. Ooh, that is probably a lot of money back then. Still inside. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. This is messed up. Wait, every day $38. for a third grader's lunch. I'm wondering if that was like, did they say they brought it in every day, or was that like, because like $38 probably would have stretched you a while for lunch back then, right? Like maybe a week's worth of lunch or something, and like everyone brought in a week's worth of lunch money or something, and then they give it to the teacher? Because that feels like, I don't know, that feels kind of weird. I won mostly because the prosecution barely read the trial packet, and I basically got to object every point they tried to make, or object, sorry, my reading skills. I got to object every point they tried to make due to all the mistakes. Nice. And yeah, 38 is still quite a bit of money for a third grader. I see. And yeah, in like 04, 38 could easily cover a week of school lunches. Yeah, so I feel like this was probably meant for more than one day, otherwise that would be ridiculous. 38 is quite a decent amount, yeah. I didn't do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have done a more high-pitched voice there. Guilty! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you, thief! Give the money back! You're such a meanie! No one play with him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. You're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, and no borrowing my eraser. You shouldn't be allowed to in the relay race. Or in the library committee. Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you. Hey, did you rob the bank? Wait, okay, I missed that ending part. Oh, wow. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. That's not right. My God. This sounds like, hey, this doesn't even need to be a trial. This sounds like what would actually happen in a classroom where they're just like, now, Phoenix, you shouldn't steal people's money. Now give me the $38. Miss, I don't have the $38 because I didn't steal it. Objecting to my authority to the principal's office right now for a spanking. Wait, unless perhaps you're in the city with an absurd cost of living or something. Yeah. If I know kids, this wouldn't be a trial. It'd be a lynch mob. Oh my God, ruthless. Also flashbacks to my own time in school. That was most years for me. Oh my God. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Aw. I didn't know... I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me, like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed. Amateurs! Miles? Oh my goodness. He looks like a tiny phoenix. Oh my goodness. I can relate to the scenes like this in this class. Oh yeah. So hello, objection slam stats. Come on, Phoenix. It's real fun when teachers let small down dramas influence who gets punished at the first accusation and who gets free passes. Yeah, that's not really great. Edgeworth to the rescue, let's go. Yeah, I love how Phoenix gets a kid voice, but Miles sounds like Miles. Exactly. He had this deep voice from the get-go. We all know this is true. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? Wait, it was Edgeworth's money? Wait, hold on. No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Oh, sorry, that was butts. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it goes. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Wait, I thought Butts was out. He wasn't there that day. Wait, what? Oh, he wasn't there when the money was stolen. Okay, but he was there for the trial. Okay. Okay, no, my headcanon is Edgeworth's voice cracked constantly for years, but he'll never admit it. I'm sorry. 38 for a single meal actually sounds right for Edgeworth. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Okay, but who took the money? Okay, are we just gonna let this go? Who took the money? The teacher? Possibly a caretaker, perhaps? Who was down on their luck and needed money for next month's rent? Although it was only $38? Although I don't know how rent was back then. I think it was higher than that. This is... It wasn't... Wait. The teacher paying the expense out of pocket? It was the teacher. She was going to let the blame fall on Phoenix. That's messed up. Oh no, that's an accurate localization to Americanize the setting. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best friends. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. Larry! I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well... I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. Wait, I was just lucky that I took the day off from... How does that pertain? If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. Oh! Damn. That sucks. So I took it kind of personal, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. My god. This is crazy. I mean, yeah, if he's from a rich family, I could see them having no idea what a school lunch costs and just stuffing some random around. Oh my god, caviar school lunch. Why does everyone complain about the meatloaf? Just buy the filet mignon. Oh, after the trial. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remembered his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Until he murdered his own father! Possibly, allegedly. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The TL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Wait, what? Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. I mean, were you not surprised in the trial where he would... I don't know. This is weird. This happens for real. I remember reading an article for someone who did some kind of service job for a lot of rich people, and the tips would often be wildly low or wildly high. Yeah, that would make sense. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it, though. I wanted to meet him. To learn why he had become who he had become. That's when I decided... Wait. 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 This was all to meet your friend again? Wait. You don't mean... That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. What the heck? I mean, it's not a bad job to pick because I assume it's lucrative, but like, what the heck, Phoenix? Yep, become a defense lawyer through the power of friendship. As good a reason as any, I guess. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's the rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. Wait, what do you mean what he is? Like, that sounds a little weird. Like, what species? Or like, I assume you mean like murder or stuff like that, but just the way you said that. Goodness. Become a, wait, as good a reason as any, I guess. We did it because you're too stupid to actually murder someone there. Could be a skinwalker lizard. True. He's actually a parrot and two more in a trench coat. He's a lizard person. British. What? What is happening? I'd settle for who? I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Don't just throw everything away. Okay, let's go. Alright. Guess to Edgeworth, maybe? I didn't think what would happen after all this. Hi! How you doing? Hope things are going good. Still thinking about what you should be doing? You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth? I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? It was a fundamental thing to you becoming, a defense attorney like this? Why does no one remember this except Phoenix? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? It's just a Tuesday to you? What is this? 3 British lizard skinwalkers inhabiting 3 parrots in a trench coat. That's just what I did for... Wait, that's just what I did for everything. I turned everything into a trial. Oh my god, that'd be crazy. I tried my homework every... At least 3rd grade, I remember it just like yesterday. Yes, 3rd grade, I remember it just like yesterday. Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers, or cares about this, or put so much emphasis on this. Well, it's probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. It's all because of you. You suffered a loss because you made a mistake once in 3rd grade. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Oh. Can't look at me. Okay, maybe you can look at me directly. I was like, you're just looking off to the side. Wait, TBF, I don't remember pretty much anything from 3rd grade. Aside from, you know, just all the general BS. Hit him right in the feels. Let's do it. Perhaps... Oh... I'm gonna be an asshole, aren't I? Okay, why prosecute? Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? I used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Here we go. That can of worms you didn't want open, I'm gonna reopen that wound. Let's go. Right, drag those feelings out, whether he likes it or not. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Sorry. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. That man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi, I think. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. There were 2 other people besides your father in there, and your father did not commit suicide. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. Wait. Oh, it's Yanni? Did I say that right? He brought the can opener. What a backhanded compliment. Wait. Yanni Yogi? The yogi who lives in a cabin in the woods? Wait, what? Like Yogi Bear? It is the boatman. I think it is. That would be Robert Hammond. Alright, let's do this. Betrayed by his pun name. Of course, on the day On the day 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Ah, yes. 'Cause the killer, in quotes, got away, right? Honestly, in this world, why not just arrest anyone with a name like... I'm a killer? Oh, I'm a killer. Or something like that. Oh, that took me a minute. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him, which is why you're a really bad attorney. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. Wait, what? So he's like my sister was to you, Nick? Was that supposed to be Miles? He is a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly, which is why he cannot stand you, Phoenix. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh, Mia was Phoenix's... Oh, yes. Yes, that makes logical sense. Thank you for that. Maya calls Phoenix Nick. Yes. Like Karma was to Edgy. I see. Yeah, Nick equals Phoenix, yeah. He's perfectly desires perfect perfection with perfect execution, emphasis on perfect. Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. I don't want to do this, but... Show him your badge. Ugh. Oh, I mean, do we? Don't. Okay, first we'll do the most toxic thing ever here. DL6. Alright, let's do it. Let's start with the badge first. Slap him with the badge. Sorry. I'm not sure I can help you with that. Aw, come on! I wanted to give you confidence in me. Oh, by the way, trauma? Nick! No! That's a photograph of his father! Don't show him that! You're right. Now's probably isn't a good time to dredge up those memories. Flashbacks go. What is it? Nothing. Huh? Absolutely nothing, Edgeworth. So about the incident. It was the case that changed my life. And tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitation runs out. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? But, even if the case is finally closed, on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, I feel so bad. Maya to the rescue. Thank goodness she has more common sense. Oh, that would have been horrible. Oh, here, have a look at your dead dad. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, well. Oh, it seems I disconnected from chat for a second there. Oh dear. Hope I reconnected. Alright. So, we talked to Larry. We talked to Edgeworth. Oh, I think Grossberg is supposed to come back into office today, so maybe didn't affect the stream. That's good to hear, thank you. Twitch being weird today, it seems, yeah. Maybe it's due to the eclipse or something. That's apparently happening today. Let's see. Let's maybe try, Gumshoe, I think. Made it back, but you probably end soon. Yep, unfortunately, yeah, I probably do. Alright, let's find Detective Gumshoe. Also, thanks for coming back. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back today. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, thanks. Oh, really? He said there was something, some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Sounds like Gumshoe. Good luck, Gumshoe. Alright then. Gumshoe's the best detective. You missed school drama and the murder suspect boatman running away. Yep. It's a good time. You got a favorite character so far? I mean, if you're talking about the series as a whole, I kind of like Maya a lot in Edgeworth. Oh, that's my alarm. Probably say those two. And I guess Phoenix, but he's just kind of, you know, the character you're playing as. But, yeah. But I'd have to really think about it. Ow. Alrighty. Well, ow. I'm sorry, for now I'm gonna have to stop here, which is probably a good time to stop before we get another cliffhanger. Oh, and thanks for coming, and thank you. Alrighty, so, ow. Edgeworth is a big fan fave. I personally find him good, but boring compared to a lot of the other characters. Yeah, that is probably true. But it's probably because, like, right now I'm seeing all of his backstory and stuff like that. Oh, before you go eat, take a look at this badge. Wait, what? Was mega fun. Always looking forward to your mystery solving. Oh, thank you! Anyways, yeah, make sure to take care. Oh, yeah. Alright, so for now, I'm just gonna put up some information about my schedule. Alright. So I stream regularly from Fridays to Mondays, 2 times on each day. Right now it is Mystery Monday, and I usually play Phoenix Wright on my earlier stream, and I will continue next week at the same time. So just for reference, that was approximately, I started my stream approximately 3 hours ago to help with time change and stuff like that. In about 3 hours, approximately 4 hours from now, I will have my second stream, and I'll be continuing with Homebody. As for the other days, I stream a variety of games. Right now I'm currently streaming Final Fantasy VII Remake, Dishonored 2, and I streamed that on Friday, with some more Final Fantasy VII Remake on Sunday, my earlier stream. For Saturday, I usually play Project Zomboid on my earlier stream, and some Alan Wake 2 on the evening of Saturday and Sunday. Alright, so that's probably it for now. Oh, sorry, I missed a couple messages. I showed you my bad. Please respond. Wait, what? I'm looking forward to the wild stabby Groundhog Day game later. Oh, yeah. That's definitely going to be fun. Alright, so on that note, thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again. Alrighty, bye!